Hey, what's going on, guys? So this week I wanted to do a video on the Contra 1 strut, and this is a new kite in Cabrina's lineup, and it's almost funny that they use the name Contra because I guess it is based off the Contra platform, but it's definitely not the Contra. It's a 1 strut kite, not a light wind specific kite by any means, and they've got a full range of sizes. I've actually got the 9 myself, and with the Contra 1 strut, I mean, out of the gate, I mean, it's a 1 strut kite. It feels like what a lot of the other 1 strut kites feel like. So obviously if you're a hydrofoil, this is going to be a really good option for you because you're able to get out in lighter winds with a less material, less struts weighing the kite down, basic things like that. Most of us now know what to expect from a 1 strut kite. But on to, I guess, where it stands out, I did experiment and actually take the kite out in some conditions that you really shouldn't be taking a 1 strut kite out. So one of my biggest gripes for a while now has been the limited range on 1 strut kites, and I actually took this kite out pretty overpowered in some turbulent gusty winds on a twin tip, which is kind of a weird thing to do on it, but I wanted to see what it felt like. I'd heard good things. I'd gone to some demos and talked with some of the guys who were testing it when Cabrina was out and checking out the kites. And funny enough, people were like doing loops with the kite, like some heavier riders, and I just had to see for myself, you know, what they were talking about, what was going on. And actually, yeah, so I was out on the 1 strut Contra, and I was looking at some other kites, including like some duotone Evos, which are super stable, and funny enough, they had the same amount of flutter. So usually on a 1 strut kite, when you go out and ride, you see a lot of flutter in the canopy when you're overpowered. It's that first sign that you've got too much wind in the kite. And with the Contra 1 strut, yeah, like there wasn't nearly as much flutter as I would have expected. There was for sure flutter, but it was happening in other kites, in 3 strut kites, some of the 5 strut kites out there. All the kites were fluttering pretty much just as much. So that was kind of cool. Like, you know, I even actually had a buddy who rides for another brand who commented like, wow, he was surprised to see how little it was fluttering and what overpowered conditions we were in, right after he gave me a bunch of crap for being so stupid to take that kite out in those conditions because it kind of made no sense. But obviously I'm testing for a video. I wanted to get an idea where the kite stacks up, if there's anything unique about it. And that was the one thing that I feel like I can say the Contra 1 strut is one of the more stable 1 strut kites that I've tried personally, and I was pretty stoked on that. As far as the rest of the platform, you know, it's kind of a smart move on Cabrina's part because they haven't put a lot of new stuff out recently, and they really needed something new that was aimed more for hydrofoiling. We do have the Moto, which is that do-it-all kite which I talked about earlier, which is kind of aimed at hydrofoiling and surfing. But the 1 strut, it's fun. They've got a 1 strut kite now. You know, these are more simple kite designs that are aimed more for simple riding. Obviously, like they're high performance for foiling, but you certainly wouldn't call them like high performance for twin tipping or even necessarily light wind riding, even though they work well on light wind because they are so light. But yeah, the Contra 1 strut, I'm stoked to see it. I think it does kind of stand out. I'm gonna hold on this one a little bit longer. I want to get some more sessions on it, go foiling with it a bit more and try it out. But I wanted to just do like a first look, talk about it, let you guys know what I found that was different and where it stood out. And I guess, yeah, it seems to be, as of now, first take, it seems to be a bit more of a performance-minded kind of 1 strut kite. And I know a lot of people, they love to foil with them. I know some people like to do like light wind surfing with them as well, especially lighter riders really like to do light wind surfing with the 1 strut kites because they you know, they got some drift to them because they're lighter, and then again, kind of like the Moto, they're really whippy and really fast and just really simple feeling, kind of fun baser kite. So yeah, we'll get back to you guys in a few weeks here after I get a few more sessions, and we'll talk a bit more in depth on the Contra 1 strut because this is the one kite that I guess I'm kind of excited to check out and really get to know a bit better from the lineup. All the other kites in the lineup I've just rode for years and years and years, and they don't change all that much year to year anymore, so I'm feeling pretty good about all of them and talking about them. But this is the one that I just want to get some sessions on and get back to you on. But yeah, if you have any questions, drop it in the comment, and I'll try to pay attention while I'm testing and let you know what I think. And then if you found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you soon.